I'm going to show you how to create a shell for a course. Now there's going to be a lot of ways to do this. This is one of an infinite number of ways, but it fits with what I want to do. I think I want course builder. Yep, that's what I want. Now there were some examples and whatnot down below what's here, and I've deleted those. Whoops, that's the plus I wanted. By clicking the plus and minus, you can collapse things. This is what they give me. I'll be later editing these to suit my exact needs. But for the time being, I'll leave them closed. The top one is, the course itself. So I want to create modules. And the way I do it is I simply build it from scratch here. Oh, I want to put it in that. It's going to want a name. And for this, I'm just going to use my course outline, and I'm going to take the outcomes one by one. Control C. And put it there. Create. And there it is. There is a new module. And so I'm simply going to create a series of modules that way. So I've done one. Whoops. Copy. Create. And there I go. There's nothing in these now, but they're there, ready for me to start doing things. So I'm going to pause a bit while I copy the rest. Okay, now you see I've got all 8 modules in. Now you'll remember that I had them broken down into theories, modules, modes of using instruction, blended learning, and evaluation of technology. Plus I had another area for resources. So I want to add those right now. So what I'm going to do is I will highlight theory because I'm a lousy typist. Go back and create another module. And I will call it theory. Create. Now you notice they put it way down here at the bottom. Well, I don't want it there. I want it up here. And I want these under it. So I just drag and drop. Now, isn't that difficult? Oh, but I had a welcome section here. Well, let's do that welcome so I can hide that information and have more of the stuff on the screen. Course information. Okay, so I will create that. And I think I spelled it right. Which would include instructor notes, No. Control Z. Oh, everything's there. Okay. So now I've got the course information, theory, and now I want a grouping called modes of using technology. Just do a Control C. Go over here. Hey, I want a new module. And I drag that up to where I want it. And I want 3, 4, 5, and 6 in there. And I can close them. Oh, wait, I have 2 course informations. Oh, I see what I did. Oh, I should have checked. Oh, well. This one, don't need it. Remove it. Oh, it's so hard to do things in D2L. So, what do we call the last one? Blended learning and evaluation of technology. Control C. View, create. Drag it up to where I want it. Drag the modules in there. And I want one last one, resources. You know I'm getting cocky when I'm typing while I'm recording. So there's my course shell. Now the next step is I want to get in and do the evaluations and whatnot that need to be in there. So I will go back to my course outline, and I've got 3 presentations, one of which is the paper for the learning outcomes, or better yet, let's go to assignments. Blogs. There's one for each module. So let's put those in. Now, blogs are considered discussion. So there's one for the welcome. And notice that it's there. And I can drag the type of discussion there when I need to. And there's one for each of the outcomes. So that is define education technology. What is Oh wait, I think I called them just simply outcome. Outcome 1 blog. Okay, yeah, that'll be easier for me to remember. So I'm going to create the other 8 outcome blogs and not have you watch me do it. Well, I'll have you watch me do one more. You know, it's really exciting stuff. So I'll pause here. Okay, now I have all 9 blogs set up. And you saw how easy that is. No, well, actually, I shouldn't say set up. I have their locations made. There's nothing in here yet. I'm just building the structure for the course. These are all placeholders. Down here is the actual content where I would get more involved. Okay, for theory, there is the paper that's due. So I simply drag in the paper, and since it covers 2 outcomes, I put it in the grouping rather than a particular outcome. And first presentation Dropbox. Now, keep in mind you can go back and change those names as you want to, but that covers, I believe, all the things that need to be done in the first part of the course. Well, let's see now. We want to go to due dates. And these are things that will be done before you actually get into doing my course. So the next thing are going to be the 5 portfolio pages. And so let's get those set up. Okay, so we can close that, close the whole works. Okay, so we're going to drag a Dropbox, and so instead of mailing the portfolios to me as planned, what you'll simply do is load them into the Dropbox. So copy, and create. And once again, it gets downright boring very fast, so I will create the Dropboxes. Okay, because the mini lesson does contain an evaluation component, I put it outside of the learning outcomes. But now all the Dropboxes are in. For technology, each one of the technologies has a Dropbox, plus there's a Dropbox for the 5th demonstration. Now, like I say, there's nothing in here, but the structure is created. And you see how easy it is to create the structure of a course. You think about how you want to do the course, how you want the students to flow through it, and then you basically drag and drop and add a few names. It is Mind-boggling easy.